Grandpa, wake up. I want you to read me a story.
Oh, Amy, I must have dozed off. Oh, I'll be glad to read you a story. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh, green eggs and ham. Great choice. That's one of Dr. Seuss's best. Let's see. That Sam I am, that Sam I am. I do not like that Sam I am. Do you like green eggs and ham?
Green eggs and ham, that sounds rotten.
Nah, it's just mold. Tastes great, Amy.
Yeah.
Hey, that's not mold. Some chickens really do lay green eggs.
What was that?
It's coming from the book, Grandpa.
Green eggs don't sound very tasty, do they?
Well, who are you? And what are you doing in our book?
I'm Mike Robe, but you can call me Mike. I've been waiting in this book a long time to talk to you about food safety.
You're a microbe? I thought all microbes were bad.
Oh, David, Mike can't be that bad. He's so cute.
Oh, shucks. Not all microbes are bad. Some microbes are healthy. Watch out for bad microbes, though. They can spoil your food and really make you sick. Turn the page, and I'll show you how to keep bad microbes away from your food.
Turn the page, Grandpa.
Okay, sweetheart, you're the boss.
Oh! This is a microbiologist. He studies microbes. A microbe is bacteria or a virus that can't be seen with anything but a microscope. Whee! Don't be scared, but there are microbes all over your food. It takes hard work to make healthy food that tastes great and is safe to eat. Unfortunately, some food can look good, but have bacteria hiding inside that can make you sick. I want to show you how to keep those nasties away from your food. First, you'll need to understand microbes a little better. Hey, let's do an experiment. Since yeast is a good microbe, we'll use it to illustrate how microbes grow and divide. Unlike plants that contain chlorophyll and get nourishment from the sun, microbes need to gather food from their surroundings. In order for microbes to grow, like this yeast, the conditions have to be just right, like lots of food and water and a nice, warm place to grow. Microbes won't keep growing forever, though, because they are always competing with other microbes for food. Still, the number of microbes grown can get very high. Like I said before, there are good microbes. And there are bad microbes.
There ain't enough room here for both of us, Sheriff Robe.
My guns are loaded with antibacterial soap, Salmonella. You and your friend E. coli got 10 seconds to get out of town. Bad microbes like Salmonella and E. coli can affect both food and water, and if not handled correctly, can be passed on to you through the food you eat. I belong to a family of good microbes called Lactobacillus bacteria. We're a bacteria that's commonly found in any environment that makes lactic acid. The lactic acid we make is helpful in producing foods like pickles, yogurt, sauerkraut, olives, some cheeses, and salami. But these foods may contain bad microbes too.
Draw.
Where did you come from, Mike?
I came from a pickle. Good microbes are used in food production to help make some of your favorite foods taste better. Although you can't see them, microbes are everywhere. They find food to grow in places like countertops, cutting boards, utensils, and dishcloths. Things that you may use to help cook or clean.
Must have chicken. Must have cheese. Chicken? No, cheese.
When you are fixing food in the kitchen, you need to be careful not to transfer germs and bacteria from one food or surface to another. We call that cross-contamination. Be sure to change utensils and cutting surfaces when preparing different foods. This will avoid cross-contamination and keep the bacteria away from other foods. This may be familiar at your house, taking food out to be cooked and then placing the cooked food back on the same plate from where the raw meat was taken. The safe cooked food has just been recontaminated. You must use a clean plate. You also need to clean countertops, cutting boards, dishes, utensils, and dishcloths after use to prevent recontaminating safe food.
I hate contamination.
Temperature control is a very important part of keeping your food free of microbes that can make you sick. The correct way to thaw food is to take your time. Don't let food thaw on the counter. This brings the food to room temperature, which is a formal invitation for bad microbes to visit. The correct way to thaw food is in the refrigerator or microwave oven. If you use the microwave to thaw your food, make sure you cook it right away. Keeping your food's temperature out of the danger zone is the key element when thawing food. Thawing your food in the refrigerator will thaw the food slowly and lessen your chances of bad microbes taking over your food.
That thermometer's looking mighty worried.
That's because she's in the danger zone. That's the temperature between 40 to 140 degrees, the most inviting climate for microbes to grow and divide. Remember, microbes are extremely small living organisms, and they thrive in warm, moist environments, like your food. Most common food poisoning results from eating food that contains large numbers of harmful microbes. If you leave your food out, it will reach room temperature where these microbes love to live. So, you need to store your food correctly. Foods that can spoil must be kept either cold or hot. However, since microbes grow rapidly between 40 to 140 degrees, they should not be kept in this temperature for more than 2 hours. A good way to keep foods cold is to use reusable ice packs in an insulated lunch bag. Now you know that storing and thawing food the correct way is extremely important to food safety. Keep in mind, how well you cook your food is just as important. Completely cooked foods such as meat, fish, poultry, and eggs, because these foods may contain a lot of those bad microbes. If done right, cooking kills those nasty invaders. Again, the best way to avoid germs and bacteria is not to invite them into your kitchen. Make sure you store the food properly, keep hot foods hot and cold foods cold. Thaw foods in the refrigerator or microwave, not on the counter. Wash your hands before touching the food. Make sure your workspace is clean. Clean all equipment and utensils before, during, and after every use. Make sure the food is clean even before you cook it. And cook meats thoroughly.
Thanks, Mike. We really appreciate the lesson on food safety.
No problem. Just wipe out the bad microbes and you'll all stay healthy.
You bet, Mike. And we'll start right now.
Hey, I'm a good microbe. That's not funny.
Amy, next time, eat your pickles in the kitchen where they belong.
Bye.